Assalamualaikum and a very good day to my supervisor, Ms. Atika Saada, and to my panel, Dr. Nur Hidayah. My name is Muhamad Akmal Fikri bin Kamal. My metric number is B061810374. Today I will continue my presentation of IP2, which is about a study of intention to use online food ordering services in University Cafe. Firstly is our research problem. The first one, dining hall will be packed with students and lecturers throughout the lunch hour. According to a survey conducted on a sample of 1719 Malaysian adults, 51% agreed that they are unable to eat properly owing to a lack of time and hectic lifestyle by Sharkawi et al. 2014. Second is, a busy dining hall will encourage university students to consume something quick and easy but not nutritious enough to serve as a full meal. According to a research conducted in China, some students moved to the store for instant noodles or other meals owing to the long line of dining hall by Tian et al. 2014. Next is our research question and objective. Firstly is, what is the relationship between the intention to use element towards online food ordering service? So the objective is to identify the relationship between the intention to use elements towards online food ordering service. Secondly is, what is the most influence elements of intention to use towards online food ordering service? The objective is to identify the most influence elements of intention to use towards online food ordering service. Next, the theory utilized in our research is Elaboration Likelihood Model, ELM. ELM provides a broad framework for understanding persuasion via the lens of a dual processing paradigm by Petty and Kakiopo, 1986. It was chosen as the primary theoretical framework for this study for two reasons. First one is it has been proposed to understand the key roots, peripheral and central of the persuasion process in the online context by CYR et al. 2018. And number two is it captures consumers' attitude change by focusing on the effectiveness of peripheral cues in the restaurant context by Kang and Nangkung in 2019. This is our conceptual framework. We can see that in figure 5, most of the element in independent variable has a relationship towards online food ordering services. For hypothesis, we can see that all of the element of intention, which are perceived convenience, customer control, marketing and eagerness to use technology, has a positive relationship with online food ordering services. In research methodology, we have three elements. First one is we use population of university undergraduate student in UTM. 11,000 university students in estimate include inside and outside campus. Secondly is we use sampling method probability, convenience sampling. Thirdly is data analysis technique. For objective 1, to identify the relationship between the intention to use element towards online food ordering services, we use person correlation. Secondly is to identify the most influence elements of intention to use towards online food ordering services is we use multiple regression. Next is proposed responder profile. Firstly is gender. We can see that in table 2, the majority is male, which is 216 respondents, which percent is 57.6%. Secondly is age. We take the respondent age from 18 to 35 years old. In table 3, we can see that the majority is around to 22 and 22 to 25 years old, which is the percent is 52.3%. Thirdly is race, Malay, Chinese, Indian and others. We can see that in table 4, the majority is Malay, which frequency is 314 respondents. The percentage is 83.7. Fourthly is student status. We have diploma, bachelor, master and PhD. We can see that in table 5, the majority frequency is in bachelor, which is 230 respondents, which percent is 61.3%. Next is for resident inside and outside campus. The majority is outside campus, which frequency is 222 respondents, which percent is 59.2%. And lastly is for faculty. We take the respondent all faculty in UTM, including FKEKK, FKE, FKM, FKP, FTMK, FPTT, FTKE, and FTKMP. So in the table 7, we can see that the majority is for FTMK, which the respondent is 88, and the percentage is 23.5%. In research finding, we have three tests, which are reliability test, percent correlation test, and multiple regression test. Based on table 11, we can see that the value of all of element is more than 0.6. So this study is fulfill the assumption of reliability test. According to the Saunders, Lewis, and Thornhill 2016, if a scientist were able to duplicate and test concept and produce the same finding, the experiment will be considered accurate. From the table 13, we can see that all of the element of intention has a positive relationship towards online food ordering service. Therefore, hypothesis 1, hypothesis 2, hypothesis 3, and 4 were accepted. The percent correlation coefficient was used before goodness of measure to establish the relationship between predator variable and the criterion variable. The regression result in table 14 showed that all the factors were identified as predators of online food ordering service with an adjusted R-square value is 71.4%. The ANOVA generated in this test also shows a significant probability value, which is probability equal to 0.000 and signifies that all the factors of perceived convenience, customer control, attractive marketing, and eagerness to use technology significantly affect online food ordering service. Table 14 also shows a high beta value, which depicts that attractive marketing, which beta is equal 0.312, explain a high degree of online food ordering service. It shows that ensuring the attractive marketing of online food ordering service is important and has a positive impact on online food ordering service. Next is our implication and recommendation for future research. For implication, the first one is help university in Malaysia to do better analyzing to the main effect causing online food ordering in university cafe. Secondly is to explore how online food ordering service impact to the university cafe management. And thirdly, the effective way to reduce students from consuming unhealthy foods during rush hour where they are not able to eat nutritious food in university. For recommendation, first one is considering selecting a large sample size when conducting future research for the purpose to generate more precise and authentic data as the population in Malaysia is large. Secondly, is special focus other than the impact of intention of element should be considered, especially in ways can be practiced good eating habit for university student in Malaysia. And thirdly is for special focus by doing research specifically on best way practices on how to upgrade from traditional order to online food order to make sure our university students take good eating habit. And lastly is for conclusion. First one is student will come to use e-commerce as they appreciate the convenience of online shopping during the pandemic. Secondly is even if the quarantine session ends, students will be cautious and they are prefer shopping home or college as this is actually a long trend that likely to continue during post-pandemic in future. And thirdly, in order to make sure of this, the industry players need to grasp a great opportunity to connect with students in engaging social media advertisement, flexible marketing strategies, and convenient omnichannel solutions. And lastly is provide a comprehensive finding to prove that behavioral intention to use online electronic food ordering reasonably popular among students and perceived convenience associated with electronic ordering is the most important factor among students. This is our grade chart for PSM1 and for PSM2. That's all from me. Thank you.